Hi guys, so welcome to Psalmist Psalm TV. I am Homer A. Sidaso, a BS Ed student major in math. And today's video I am going to discuss about the psychological and educational test. It is part of the development of assessment tools, knowledge and reasoning in Module 3. Psychological and educational test. The general purpose of tests can either be educational or psychological. We cannot say a student is intelligent because of high score. The test he took is educational, not psychological. Meaning, if the student is taking an exam from educational test, we cannot say, oh, he has a higher intelligence or he has a higher IQ because he only took an exam from a subject or the discussion from the teacher that he or she learned in the classroom. So let's go to educational test. Educational test aim to measure knowledge, skills, abilities, understanding, and other outcomes in the subject taught in school. So they are used to measure outcomes of classroom instruction, meaning the educational tests are used by the teacher or by the facilitator to measure how far the student learned, how far that does the student understand about the topic. That's why they are going to give an educational test so that they will learn or they will know that the students can or understand about the topic, right? So there are two types of giving a test or educational test. First, we have the objective test and then the subjective test. So, objective test, there is only one answer to the question. While subjective test, it is evaluated by giving an opinion. So, meaning the student has learned about the topic that is being given in the classroom or being given by the teacher or the facilitator. Okay, so objective test, these are the types of objective test: simple recall, true or false, multiple choice, numeration, and analogy. While subjective test, it is essay and performance test. Psychological test measure an individual's ability or personality as developed by general experience. So it means that it is the way of measuring the acquired knowledge of an individual. Alright, so psychological test has the way of assessing individuals' capacity to adjust or adapt to environmental changes. These are the types of tests that is being used. First, we have aptitude test. So aptitude tests are designed to predict students' ability to learn or accomplish something with further education and training, meaning the students has the natural ability, and then if we are going to train those natural ability, the students has the capacity to succeed whatever the things he pursue. Next is intelligence test. Intelligence test aim to measure one's general mental ability. So it is the fullness of the intellectual of an individual. So one example of this are the IQ test. So what is the IQ test, or intelligence quotients? So IQ test, it is being used to determine whether a person has an average intelligence or gifted or very advanced intelligence. One of the examples of high intelligence person are Einstein. Alright? So next we have the trade test. Trade test aims to determine what capacity an individual has acquired in preparation of the activity she or he has to engage. Means that it is the type of test that you will determine, or it will make a preparation of somebody that he or she able to do the task that is being given to him. Alright, so it is the trade test that determine whether the acquired knowledge or acquired skills of an individual is enough for the task that he is going to undergo. Number 4 is interest inventory. This test aims to determine one's inclination based on what he likes to pursue in life. So one example of this are when you are going to take a entrance test for college courses, studying college. Maybe these are the examples of that. Another example is the test that you are going to take when you are going to apply for a job. This will determine if the person has enough intellectual capacity to undergo with the task that he is being assigned. Next is personality test. These tests are usually self-report instrument. This test aim to delve into individuals' character, traits, behavior, quality, and individuality. Personality test is a direct method of assessing personality of an individual, while projective techniques are indirect methods of assessing personality. It means that there is something, or there is a tools that is being used in assessing the personality of an individual. One example of this are thematic appreciation test, wherein the individual tells a story about his life based on the theme he perceived about the standardized picture. So it means that he present something picture, and then he tells a story about himself. Next is the Rorschach inkblot test. This method utilizes inkblots shown on paper. So it is the way of presenting the personal experience or personality of an individual by writing. So psychological and educational test has a correlation with each other. So that's why it will not be separated, because it has the interrelational relation with each other. That's all for my topic. I hope you learned something. Bye bye and God bless.